Hi guys, it's Dawn from Let's Make a Mess today. How are you doing? Guess what I'm going to do today? What we're going to do today? We are going to play in our with our jelly plate. And I had the chance today to look at this book that was gifted to me by Cynthia. Cynthia, thank you so much. I love this book. So what I did was I got this far and I made notes. Now I'm going to go ahead and we're going to learn from this. So I'm not going to use the book online because I don't know if that's okay or not, but I am going to follow the book offline, and I know that there's people out there that show their books and stuff all the time, so it's fine that I show this to you. Just know I am going to, because let me just show you the book real quick. It tells you what paint and how to take care of your brayer. Always store your brayer side up. Did not know that. How you can make different combs and stuff out of, like, look at that, foam sheets. I don't have any. I'll probably pick some up. Look at Jones Studio. Are we not jealous? And then it has some different examples and stuff. Well, so I got as far as painting with masks. Now, I didn't finish my notes because somebody came in the lunchroom and interrupted me, but we're going to start we're going to do that. We're going to pull a print. We're going to create a multicolored print. Then we're going to do an additive method, and then we're going to do some variations, and then we're going to go do the subtractive method, and then we're going to maybe print with a DIY mask. I don't have one except for that girl, so we might go ahead and get that far, but that's not what it's about. I'm going to go through each one of these steps at some point, so this might be part 2, part 3, and this is just me learning how to do it. So first off, I've got all my mark makers, making things, and this one which I love, and some cardboard, and then this one that I actually made myself. Where's the other one that I made myself? And this one that I made myself. I did these with an X-Acto knife. Isn't this awesome? It's cardboard, you know, and it's just really, actually this is the packaging off of a folk art stencil. Look at that. I made my own stencil off of a stencil. So anyway, so yeah, there's that, and then we'll just do some of these maybe. Maybe this. I don't know. We'll see. Just I'm going to play by ear. And then I did buy these. I found these. What are these called? Things at the thrift store. They're called something plates. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, you guys. Yeah, I'm great that way. I'm such a good artist, good teacher. Then I have a bunch of stencils I thought that we'd try to look at. I don't know how much we're going to get done. Then I've got a bunch of paint over here, and a bunch of different things to actually use. So what I thought I would do is tonight, I've been saving a lot of these things, and I thought that I would, I don't want to actually, there. I thought that I would actually use some of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and jelly plate on some of these packaging things, and then we're going to make our own little pads out of the jelly prints, and then we'll put a little cover on there and maybe decorate it. So this might be a couple of part 1, part 2, whatever. But I do want to go ahead and put something up tonight, so if I do like a part 1, I'll put it up tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. We're going to just cut, and then, now I was going to go ahead and cut these and make them even Steven, and oh, this is some medicine I take. It's actually probiotics that I take that are really good, but really expensive. And I only take them like maybe once or twice a week now because I can't afford them. They're like $100, you know, that's crazy. But yeah, so I'm going to use these as for this process too. Anything that's, you know, got a fold, I thought, you know. Oh, and I have these old birthday cards that I don't even know if these came in a thing I got at the thrift store one time a long time ago, and I don't even know. I think these might be an invitation. Oh no, they're blank. That's great. These are cool. So I thought what I would do is some of these and some of these envelopes, maybe not on the envelopes. I'm not sure. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll go ahead and cut these now, and then have them ready for our tab pads that we're going to make. But then I thought, no, because why don't I go ahead and do the whole thing, probably just one-sided, so that when I cut the tabs, I'll have this available, and I can cut it, fold it the other way, or make 2 tabs out of it, you know. Well, I mean, I don't know. I just thought, don't cut it because it's a waste of paper. So I thought I would do those, and I thought I might do some of this paper. We'll just see. Not sure. It's got little tiny dots on it. And then I found, you know, I have some junk mail that I thought, junk envelopes and stuff that I thought I could do, maybe. And then just, oh, and then this was something that was given to me. It's a book, a beautiful book with nice, it's a nice book. It's stapled. There's some lovely pictures in it, but I don't want to use it. I don't want the book as a journal or anything. I really don't. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these out and maybe use these for the covers of our now you know I don't have any nails because oh, this looks like I might break that, huh? Because I use my fingernails all the time. Let's not do that. That's just danger waiting to happen. So we're just going to sacrifice our nails for the love of art, right? So how's everybody doing? I'm doing okay. Oh my gosh, my back this week, you guys. It was horrible. You know, last week I did a lot of moving boxes and stuff. And this week, I was trying to take it easy after the painting was done and stuff, you know, because I had to go to work and blah, 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 blah. So, like this weekend, I thought I was taking it easy, and I bent down to empty Gracie's kitty box. And when I stood up, I went, oh, this is really thick compared to these. This is going to probably be an ATC, but we'll see how much we can get done on it. I don't know. I might have to cut these because I just don't have the space, you know. But I do have my little girl, that pink dress form ready with some paper clips on it, clothespins on it, so that we can use that to dry this. Let me turn this heater off. I don't need it right now. I'm already running on hot for some reason. So I thought we'd go ahead and just do like some of the basics, you know. I mean, I'm going to get crazy. I know I will, because that's how I roll. But let's just start with some of these cards. I don't need to do all of these, and I'm probably not going to do these, but like I said, we'll see. Let's do well, a few. We'll see what happens. Let's just dig in here. So the first thing on this was to just pull a regular print. And to do that, it's just putting down paint and then making a design and pulling it. So, you know, so that's just with, like, you can do it with anything, but we're going to go ahead and just do it with some red. I think that'd be pretty. And then it said you want to be careful of how much paint you use. You can use too much or too little. Yeah. I'm probably the kind of person that will probably use too much, but I'll try not to. I'll try to be careful. Okay. Oh, it's really sticky. That looks about right to me. So there we go. I'm not trying to do the whole thing because there we go. So, and I got to roller some off. I don't know. I'll just roller it off on a piece of paper. So let's make a mark. Let's see what it's like to make a mark with. Let's just see if this does it. Boy, bear with me, you guys, as I get organized. That's the part that was really hard for me when I start. Jelly printing scares me because I don't have the space. I'm not organized enough for it, you know? So yeah. So, okay, so we've got a basic thing down, and now we're going to pull a basic print. This is just the first thing, creating and pulling a basic print. So we've got some paint down, and now we're going to pull a basic print. We all know that, right? But just in case there's somebody brand spanking new watching this, I'm going to call it a beginner. Well, because I am a beginner, hello. But yeah. So basically, this is called pulling a print. And I want to get some of the lingo down right, too. This is just pulling a print. And there, we pulled a print. That's a basic print. And I love it, to be quite honest with you. Why does it have lines in it? I'm like, maybe the print, maybe because this is wrinkly, I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. It just adds more texture. So that was the first one, and that's pulling a print. Let's hang it up. These are going to dry fast. And it said in the book you don't have to clean your clean your gel press or whatever it's called, your jelly plate, too often, because it'll leave interesting pieces of paint on there, you know? So that's kind of cool, right? Okay, so the second one, we just pulled it. Well, now we're going to do a multicolored print. I know a lot of you guys are like, ugh, Dawn, really? You're going to do this to us? But yes, I am, because I want to do it right. I want to learn how to do this right. And I'm actually going to kind of use the colors that the book is using. So they're doing a pink and an orange and a yellow. Let's just do that. So we're going to do, this is called creating a multicolored print. Obvi. I know, right? I'm funny this way, but if I want to learn it as right as I can, you guys. And I'm just picking, I'm not caring if it's metallic or whatnot, because I just grabbed a bunch of paint. Okay. If I can get it out. This one, oh, this is a bad yellow. This is one of the first yellow I got, and it's really a bad one. Let's use this one. Bad yellow, bad. Oh, look, that's a bad yellow too. I don't know why that's like that. Okay, there we go. Okay. So there's that. So multicolored. So you just kind of go like so. Oh, I'm going to get my iPhone in there. And then your orange. Okay, and then your yellow. I mean, I could have wiped it off and it would have, like right now I probably should wipe this off, which I will. See, about not having any room, guys. I'm using this, I don't know if you can see it over here, but there we go. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so yeah. You probably want to, when you're doing multicolored like that, you don't want to, you probably want to wipe it off after each. There. It's not a very good, there's that big yellow, I think I want them a little bit more yellow. There's that, well, let's just do it. So what they did is now they added some marks to it. So we are going to use this George Foreman Dilly Bobby that I have and make some marks. So, oh, and it says after you make marks, rub it off, because then it will, you know, go back on. You don't want to, you can put paint on and take it off. Look at me trying to be all teachery. Right? Yeah, I'm all teachery tonight. Somebody said that somebody has said I'm a good teacher, and that made me feel really good, because I you know, I do the best I can. But all right, so then we have this. So now we just created a multicolored print. And we're going to go ahead and use this. Oh, I couldn't wait to do this all day, you guys. I was dying. I was just dying to do this today. Let's see. Pretty, right? That's kind of pretty. This is shiny. Oh, I love it, actually. That's pretty with the, you know. Okay, so that's a multicolored print. Now we're going to do variations. No, we're going to do additive. Oh, this looked fun to me. Okay, so this one is called the Additive Method. So I'm making a big, huge mess over here, right? So funny. But I like this one. This one could come in handy. Oh my God, the variations are the fun part, right, if you ask me. Okay, so I'm going to use a different paint. I'm going to use pink pearl. I don't care about all this. You can spray it with water and make it work again, but I don't care. So we're just going to go over this with some pink. More like a, I don't know. This one's honeyberry. And it's, you guys, it is what it is. How's that for a good teacher? You guys, it is what it is. Okay, so now we got this honeyberry. And I'm going to run that off over here, just so that it doesn't get all pretty. This is turning out awfully pretty too, see? Isn't that nice? I think I'll leave that. I like that. All right, or do something else on it. All right, so now this is the additive method. So the idea in the additive method is that you need to find your tools before you sit down and try to show people. Is you want to add paint with other tools. So I'm going to go ahead and use a sponge like they did in the book to add add, so we're adding more paint to it. So let's go ahead and use, I don't know, this. Would that be weird? No, it's not going to be weird at all. We're going to use this. Okay. So, yeah, let's just choose this. And we're going to do the additive method. So we've got a base color, and now we're going to add some stuff to it. Cynthia, I cannot thank you enough for this book. See, and then once you do that, you have to get more paint because you can, this is how you take it off too, right? So, yeah, this is the additive method. See, we're going to learn all the right lingo, guys. I don't know. I really want to. I really want to learn the right lingo. See, once I'm taking that off, I can see the red paint going back in here too, so got to kind of be careful, I guess. Maybe you want to, if you're really doing something important, I don't know, change your sponge. But to me, this is just, we're just having some fun. Let's add another different color, shall we? No, let's not say we did. I guess I could be going a different way. Oops, that one's funky. That's okay. Did you see that I didn't? Okay, perfect. Perfect. Let's get it off the page a little bit. There. Okay. Let's grab a piece of this paper. Boy, am I glad I grabbed this paper. Okay, so what we did basically is added some... We're going to do another one of these because I like it. I like this method. Pretty, huh? It's fun when you kind of try to learn how to do it instead of just making a big fat muddy mess. There's nothing wrong with making a big fat muddy mess, though. However, let me just say that right now. Don't mind making a big fat muddy mess, you guys. I don't mind it a bit. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I don't want to waste that paint. So this is done. That's cool. All right. I guess I should pull that off there before it sticks, huh? Oopsie, that went on the floor. That's okay. There we go. Wow, that's cool. Isn't that neat? And you can see the yellow from the other page. I think that the red covered up the blue. So let me just do something really quick. Let's just add some more blue. Because whatever's on the bottom, right? Am I right? I'm kind of overdoing it here a little bit, but that's okay. This is going to leave some white spots on the page. I love this, though. I'm not hating that. Because you can go over it with something else now, you know? I need to pick this one up. It's bugging me. I don't like to leave it on the floor. I've got to get all dusty and icky. All dusty and icky. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, this got dry. That's okay, though. I think I do need to go get a spray. Yeah. Or not. I don't care. It's not like... They said don't use inks or something on your thing because it will stain it. So, just FYI. Okay, so let's do another one of those, but let's do it like with, let's try something. Let's put some of these down, like so, right? And then go over the top of it with a different color. Let's try that. This is still the additive method because we're putting something down. I wonder what will happen to that when I do that, though. Let's just see. Playing here. Okay. I wonder if that's going to smear. We'll see. Well, it did a little bit, but that's okay. Not much. You still see where you can kind of see the squares? That's cool. I'm using this same piece. Okay. Oh, neat. Hello. I like that one. Oh, look it, and the paint made the red come up. Score. That was a cool one, right, guys? I like that one. That was nifty. Let's do that again. So let's do that again, but let's do it with some, let's do some more of this, not waste this blue. Maybe we'll do a yellow. What do you think? See how that works. Okay. I should roll this off so that I don't make mud. I'll be rolling this off over here. I don't know if you guys can see. I hope that you can see a little bit. There we go. There we go. Okay. What was I going to use? This yellow maybe. How about this gold? Let's see what happens with that. Oh, it's like a, it'll be sheer. Okay, 2 sheer. Let's add a little bit of this. No. I'm getting sloppy. You can tell. Because I just get excited and I just want it to see what happens. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was with the first one where the lines from this from pressing too hard. Okay, just use this piece of paper. Whoopsie, that's okay. Okay, now that we did that, is that not the coolest, you guys? I'm loving that. Loving that. I'm loving this technique. Like, I really love this technique. Is this not really neat? I love it. I love the technique a lot. I'm getting more better prints. We're getting more better prints, you guys. More better. All right. So, with that, now I want to pull this off. I'm actually putting stuff back on there. Okay, that's fine. All right, so let's do some more of this additive business because I really like it. But I think I need, I'd like a better yellow. This one was okay, right? Let's go with it. Ooh, I got an idea. We're in trouble now, you guys. I got an idea. Let's put that there. Let's grab a new one. We need more yellow than that. Can you see what I'm doing, guys? Yeah. So yes, beginner, and then we will go through these techniques together and learn together. And I put way too many squares on here, but that's okay. It's okay. There's really no such thing as too many. So we've got our yellow, and then I was thinking red. Wouldn't that be pretty? So let's add a little bit of red. Let's add this red. Not too much, just. Not cool. I can see what's happening. I can see what's happening. All right, so now I want to just dive in and use want to use this side because actually this is like 1997. So, you know what I mean? And then it's going to be folded anyway. You're not going to see that. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and use the white side. Although, you know, I'll try it on both sides. I don't care, though. I mean, I always say I don't care, but I totally care. All right, so we're still doing the additive process. Let's see what that looks like. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty. You can kind of see. Oh, sorry about the lighting in here, guys. My bad, but it's terrible. Yeah, that's okay. I like that. That's good. Okay, let's use one of these tags. So we are recycling. It's Liz Claiborne, size 8. Oops. Yeah. Well, it's okay. I think size 8 is okay. I think I run a size 8-10 actually sometimes. I'm a shorty. So yeah, it's the way it is. I'm not a slim girl. But there, I like that, right? So there we go. There's another little one. That's good. And let's go ahead and brayer that there. Brayer this off here. Okay, we're going to do this one now. What should we do with this one? Okay. What I'd like to do now is something a little that I saw in the book, and I'm going to go ahead and do it. You can add variations with brushes too. So let's go ahead and put something down. Like a, oh gosh, Dawn, really? Let's put this down. Let's put this down. And now, and it's going to be on the bottom though. Well, that's okay. Let's just see what happens. Okay. And now with a brush, you know I have a lot of brushes and I don't like any of them. And I almost ordered some today, but I didn't, so I'm going to. I promise. I promise, I promise. I promise, I promise, I promise. This is kind of a big brush. This is a smaller brush. But this is a good brush. Right here. Okay, so let's use this brush. And then we're gonna add a little bit of this color. So what we're gonna do, different colors. That one and this one. You guys, I would love to stay home and do this all day tomorrow. That's just not gonna happen. Whoopsie. You know how it goes when you got a job and you have to pay the rent, pay the mortgage, pay the rent. Yeah, you'll have that. You gotta pay the rent and the mortgage and all that. So I don't want to make mud, so I'm gonna wipe that off. I'm gonna add some yellow. I'm kind of making it thick so it's not going into the blue too much. You know what I mean? I'm probably doing this wrong. Well, there is no wrong way, so I'm not saying that. Okay, so we'll wipe that off and we'll add some of this green. Actually, I could go like this, right? But let's just add some more swivels just to see what happens here. Okay. Now we got that. Now I want to add a little bit of black just to see what happens. Oh, I don't care. So it's going to smoosh out and all right. I can't really tell where it needs to be, guys. I'm kind of the lighting in here. I can't wait to have a real art desk someday. You know what I mean? It'll be so much fun. All right, let's see what this one does. Feels good. You can see the black coming through and the yellow coming through. This is relaxing. It's relaxing when there's no other drama. You know, art is supposed to relax you, but when I've got a lot of drama in my life, this doesn't relax me much. Oh my gosh. Isn't that awesome? That works. That works. That really does. That's fun. Okay, so I'm going to use this and pick up a little bit more of it right here on this one. Cool, right? Do. Love it. Let's grab that. Now, I think we need to add a little bit more paint on there. That's cool. It's so cool. Let's just... Okay. This one, I think, is done. So this one is in the done pile. I'm going to add this one to the done pile, too, if I pick up a little bit more. I think when I add another paint, like on here, like some pink, I think I'll add some pink. That's cool. I'm going to add some pink to it now. Let's add this pink and see what happens. Because that'll wet that other paint, see? I did not brayer this off. Let's do that real quick. See, that'll make everything wet again, I think, right? Is that what it does? Pretty sure. And now we can do, what was that? Not additive, but we can do, what was that other one called? Oops, I just wrecked my print. See, I already forgot. Subtractive, that's the next one. We just haven't gotten there yet, subtractive. So let's do a subtractive. That's where you take some paint off, and I know I should be wiping that off on something, but I'm not. Okay, so there we go. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this one on, the one that I just brayered. Let's see what happens. I have got to get more birthday cards going on here. We'll do that next. Okay. A little muddy, but not, it's a little dark. I wouldn't call it muddy. I would just call it not a bright print, but it's still really pretty. Stick that up here. Okay, so I love that one. This one's done. I'll tell you, the ones that are done, I like that one. I love it. And I'm going to stick them over here so that I don't accidentally grab them and do too much more on them, because I really actually like this one. I love it. And this one, I love it. I actually do. So I'm just going to put those over here. I could use some more on that one. This one's I can cut this one up. This one will be, this one's good. Okay, so this one's good, right? I like it. So let's hang this one up. And this one could use some more. These two could use some more. So let's think about what we're going to do here. Let's add some more paint on here. Okay, a little bit more of the, let's do another additive one with the additive. Okay, so if we're going to do that, we need to use this. Oh, that won't show. Oh, darn it. Credola. Oh, well. There. I'm kind of making a mess. Imagine that, me making a mess. Us making a mess. That's what we do best. Okay, there, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to add this one to, the only thing I don't like about brayers is the lines that they leave, I think. Let's add that to this. Right? And then I'm not going to do any more paper. Don't let me do any more paper. I really like looking at the paper, I think. And I haven't hardly used anything else but just a few things. That's pretty. You can still see the design in the back. Love that. That's a done deal. Okay, and let's do some embroidery on this thing. Okay, let's do a little bit of something on here. So I'm gonna just grab this paint off of here and use it so I don't waste it. And then this over here, and just to make a little, who cares, right? That black, bad idea. That's okay. We'll do it last. Okay. Okay. Let's just go with that. Actually, yeah. Might not be such a bad idea. It just might be darker, and you know, it's okay. So let's see if we got a small. It says if you're going to paint the jelly plate like I did, that you want to use slow paints that dry slowly. So that's probably what I didn't do, and I'm going to just kind of use the jelly plate to mush this around a little bit, which is fine. So yeah, but we're going to try that again, and I should go get a water bottle, but I'm just not. I think what I'm going to do, I want to try that again with a bigger brush. So hold on. I'm just not ready to give up on that whole deal. So let me just do this. Let's go big lot. We're going to do globs right now of light paint so we don't make mud. If I could find big globs of paint. I'm going to turn that over. Let's do some more yellow. Let's do this. There we go. And I've got a great big brush here. So I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to go like so. Right? I'm just going to go like so. And that's okay about all that. I love it. Yep, shoot me now because I love it. Okay, so let's grab one. That's a lot of paint, so I'm assuming it's going to be a little goopy. So let's just say that's okay. I'll try it again. This way. I like this. I don't care if it's goopy. Do we care? We don't care. Kind of oozing out. You know it's too much paint. But we don't care. Right? We don't care. It's fine. Here's another one. Because I love what that's going to do later. Do you know what I mean? Like what it's doing now is okay, but what it's going to do later when you add more paint on top of it is going to be the better part. You know, I think that's how that's going to work. So, yeah. So let's just stick these over here for a minute. And then we're going to use some more yellow. Actually, let's just do this, you guys, and see what happens. I think I just used way too much paint. And now, let's do this. This is the takeaway method. not much to... I really am glad to be using up these happy birthday cards because they're not the kind of birthday cards I would use. And, you know, that's cool, right? Now we can, you know, do something over the top of those and that'll be awesome. Let's see if I can, I know there's some actual more paint on here there's too much paint, but that's okay. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Once these dry, we'll make some design. You know? Okay. I think a spray bottle would be great right now, but I wonder if I put this on there if it would make... Oh, you know what? Let's just add some glitter paint to slop it up, you know? See what happens with the brayer. Let's just see what happens. Okay. Because it'll make it wet again, and that will be pretty. So... Okay. Let's see what happens. See if I can get some design in here. Not really, but the glitter is really cool. And it really filled out. It's fine. So we'll work on this. We're getting something here, so that's okay. It's better on white paper, I'm sure, but it's okay. Okay. The glitter. I heard someone say one time that the glitter paint wasn't so great for your brayer, but that's okay. I mean, for your page. So let's just put this, let's just clean this up. Because what I want to do now is do some multicolor again, I think. That's pretty, right? That's actually really pretty and nice. A few little decorations in there. Okay. So I'm going to go with some different paint again. Let's go with, I wish I could show you this book, you guys. It's really pretty. But I'm afraid that that might not be okay. So I don't want to, you know. I don't know what's okay or not anymore. I'm getting paranoid, I think. All right, so let's just go with some orange. Orange. Pretty orange. Ooh, pretty. Okay, I got that. Let's sprayer that off. And then we'll go with some pretty pink. We'll do that whole thing again. Okay, pull that off, and then we're gonna go with some yellow again because that's pretty. Okay, and then we'll roll that off. Okay. This is actually really pretty, you guys. I really like it because the specks in it look really pretty. Okay, roll that off there. Okay. Now I want to add some of these again because I really like that contrast, but I'm going to do it with something else. I don't know what. Oh, here. Let's just use this. No. Yes, let's just use this. Because it was handy. I'm lazy. I'm a lazy girl. Okay, so what's happening is I need more of this, and I got to clean that up better, I think. pretty? So the more I practice this, the better we'll get. Whoops, well, that's okay. Texture, perfect. Okay, now I want to put that somewhere else. Okay, I want to go over another, what do I want to do? I want to make one of these look better, like this one. Okay, let's just see what happens. No, this one. And then I think, well, I didn't even use those stencils tonight, but I'm just trying to play with these techniques, and I'll probably do it some more, but not tonight. There, I like that. That is fine. Kind of see the happy birthday with that one, I can consider that a done deal. Let's do that again with this one. Okay. Yeah. Neato. It's in my boss's office today, and I said something, and I said, that's so far out. Yeah, I actually said that, you guys. I said, did I just say far out? And he goes, yeah, you did. This one's good. So I thought that was hilarious. And I was like, oh, okay. That was a blast from the past. Like, where did that come from, right? I have no idea. Let's put that away. And let's take, what am I going to do? Let's just use this. Because I want to make some marks on that other page. Because I want to kind of, we've learned the additive and the variation a little bit, you know, with the different colors. So I kind of am focusing on just the pulling of the print, creating the multicolor, and adding, you know, adding like stuff, like with the paintbrush and I could have used a whole lot of other things, which we will, and I promise I will, for sure. But like right now, I just want, I want to add some more paint to this. So what do I want to add? What would look good? What would look good behind this? I just don't know. Maybe it's just some more, how about just a light, what? I want to try this copper. Let's try that, something different. Just to make it a little interesting, a little darker. Go from there. Okay. See what that looks like. I have no idea. Ooh, blue and copper. That looks actually pretty, doesn't it? So, let's wipe that off. It's pretty. Yeah, I like it. Now, the happy birthday is still on there, but when I cut it, it won't be. I actually like this, you guys. It's cool. So we're going to call this one done. We're going to call this one done. Yeah. Done and done. I like it. It's rich. That's actually really rich. Interesting. Okay, we'll call that one done. And then I just want to add some more copper because I really like that right now. I don't think I have much more of this on here, though, do I? Well, maybe a little. Add a little bit more of that. So I have plans for these pages. I'll show you that here in a second. This might be a whole one great big thing. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Perfect. It's really pretty. It looks really textury. I don't know if you can see that. It almost looks textured. It's really cool. I like it. I like that a lot. Because for what I'm going to use them for, trust me, it's perfect. All right. This can be our last one. It might get used, it might not. I don't know. So, yeah, maybe not. But, yeah. It's that stuff that really adds to it. Okay, I want to get the rest of this goop off of here, so I'm going to use some gold now. Gold glitter. Run that around here for try to get it wet. So if I can get all these bits and pieces. I feel like a cook that's in the kitchen trying to get those bits out of the bottom of a pan. Isn't that funny? That's how it feels though. You just want all those tasty bits. It's pretty. Not getting all, oops. Come on, get out there, those tasty bits. I don't know. Yeah. It's pretty. For what I'm going to use it for, and you'll see, it will work. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it off here with this now. Okay. Let's see what we can lift off with this page. This is my last wipe-off sheet. And then we'll throw everything in the bucket over here. I'm not gonna throw that in the bucket. My bucket needs to be cleaned. It's like, looks like light coffee. Okay. If I sprayed this with water, it would probably be better off, but I'm not going to, so I'll just wipe it down. There, that's good. I love it. Okay, so we have a couple of light ones. So let's take a look at what we have here. Some nice little light ones there, just obviously. And then there's the first one I did, which I actually really like. Okay, isn't that pretty? So, and I love this one. We've made some pretty cool little prints here today. And this one. And this one. We've done really well. Okay, and so then we have these for our, you'll see, for our, I'll show you in a minute. I don't know what to call them. There's that. And then there's, these are a little wet still, and I don't care. If they get smushed or whatever, they get smushed or whatever. It is life, right? I'm probably going to be sorry I said that. Okay, actually, let me take these down. Let me hang these up for a second. I really don't want them to get smushed because I do like them the way they are. So let me hang these up real quick just to dry and be ready for the next step. Give them a chance to, you know. I'm learning, and I think this was a good lesson for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. We can revisit it. I sure pulled out a lot of stuff that I ended up not using, but that's okay. It's a process, you guys. It's a long process, and so I love these. So pretty, you know. And it's a work night, and I love these. Just love these. Okay, so these are what we're going to work with tonight to do what I have in mind. And so let me go ahead and I'll be right back. I'm going to clean this up and we'll do, maybe I'll make it a part 2. It depends on how long it is, but just roll with me and I'll be back here shortly. Guys, I'm back. I wish I could say I'm more organized than I was when we went on a little break and I went and cleaned up my jelly plate and warmed up my tea, but I'm not much more organized, and but I wanted to show you what I had in mind. But I did find this one that I did, I don't know when, like a long time ago. Well, not too long ago, but I've been saving these. So save these, but in my packing and stuff I couldn't find them all, and that's why I found just these, and that's why I made some. These are some of the recycled packages, and these were the ones I was going to do tonight, but as you can tell, I kind of didn't use any of my stenciling. I didn't do anything I was going to do because that would have taken me forever. And once I started doing the techniques that I focused on tonight, I really wanted to get into those. I feel like I'm not done with those. You know, you know, so I'll try to do some of those on my own, and then we'll move forward in another video or something. I don't know, but I mean, I'll probably play with you guys anyway. So that's why I went ahead and did, you know, created some of these because I couldn't find all of these. So I made my own. We will be making our own. These aren't completely dry yet. So Anyway, what I'd like to do is I want to make some, my whole idea was to make some jelly plate, like little jelly plate, we'll call it jelly scrap pads. How's that? So my idea was to take something like this, right? And this one's a little interesting because it's got this double fold, but I don't really care. And I'll just make it, and I can't find a blade for my other thing, so we're stuck with this. Now, I don't care if they're thick like that. I actually think it's kind of cool. But this is the dealio. So this is going to be it. And this one might be too big for what we're doing today. So we're going to use, we have this one, which is cool. And we're going to have this one, which is cool. Okay. Let's see where I'm going with this. If I could find a little, I just want to paper clip these for a second so that they're not driving me crazy. You know? Make them stay together. Okay. Then this one, and so what I would do is go ahead and fold it again. And since I don't have a bone folder, you don't need a bone folder, you guys. You really don't need a bone folder. You need the end of a pair of scissors, and that's all you need. And don't cut yourself. That's all you really need. That's a good, I mean, well, maybe those scissors weren't so great. Hold on, let me find my other scissors. They make great bone folders. My red ones right here, oh, they make, and maybe it's the surface. Yeah, there we go. See, those make really good bone folders. Maybe they're not as good as a real bone folder. Maybe I don't know. But anyway, so there you go. So we're making some of these. So let's make a few more of those out of, I don't know which one's the driest. Let's try this one right here. Let's do this. So I like the fold on this. It's really not that dry, but that's okay. So we're going to make it like a 2-incher. Oh no, you know what we're going to do, you guys? We're going to do this. So we're going to be smart about this. We're not going to be so silly about this. We're going to do it right down the fold, and then we're going to fold it, and then we're going to get, you know what I mean? Like there. So we can have, that's what we'll do. So there's that. Well, that one's folded so nice, you don't even need a bone folder. Very nice. So, like, isn't that cool? There, your own little thing. I'm sure you guys have all made this stuff before. I don't make this stuff up myself, that's for sure. But I do kind of, that one says birthday, but it's okay. You can decorate it. You can actually cut it off, but it's still, it's fine. You know, I'm not too worried about that. I like it. It's all about reusing, right? It's all about reusing. So I'm happy to do that because these were gonna, I was like, what am I gonna do with those? They're hard, you know? They're not the kind of thing I wouldn't, these aren't exactly dry, so I'll wait on this one. I can blow dry it a little bit, hold on. Let's blow dry it so I can do it now, There's so many things you can do with these. Tags, you know, you guys know the deal. But this is just something I have in my head and I wanted to do, so that's what we're doing. You know, when you get something in your head, you have to do it. Right or wrong. Just to get it out of your head. I'll probably never do it again. Right? That's maybe. These, you can add them to swaps. You can arrange them by color. Like, say you want to make little packs for yourself and have all your jellies in one spot. You can, you know, arrange them by, oh, this is the blue family, you know, the warms, and these are the cools, and whatever, you know. You can send them to, you know, whatever you want to do. This one's not dry at all, and I don't care. I'm adding texture. See? Texture. Texture to my fingers, too. Crazy me. Okay. Is that a good old start? I want to do another one, though. I want to do this one. I wish we could have had time to do lots today, but I do have to. What am I doing tonight? I have no idea what time it is, but I do have to. I didn't feel good last night when I came, so I climbed right into bed and got a heating pad and took some Tylenol and watched something on TV. I don't know what I watched, and then fell asleep. And then, so the dishes did not get done. So there is dishes in the sink. Imagine that, a crafter that has dishes in the sink. Yeah, that'll happen, right? So, I think that's good for now. Don't you guys think? We'll just leave the other ones hanging out there. Oh, I like this one a lot, though, so we have to have this one. Okay, so And then I have to make my lunch for tomorrow and my breakfast. I take my snacks and my lunch and everything to work so that I don't spend money during the day, because that's crazy. I don't know about going to work and to make money, to spend money while you're at work. And I can't do that all the time. Sometimes I do. I go down the street to the Thai store on my Fridays, which I have a little bit longer lunch. I get a wonderful Thai soup that I love. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love their Thai soup. So, here's the deal. What we're going to do is we're going to just figure out how... This is 6 inches, okay? So I'm going to go on here and I'm going to find 6 inches. This is a mess. Let's cut some of this off. I know. But, so it's easier to deal with. Okay? Let's find 6 inches. Or close enough, right? So there's 6 inches. Here's another oldie but goodie. Find for 6 inches. Okay? Can you see where I'm going with this? I even found some really awful deli paper, but I don't want to throw anything away. We'll go 6 by 6. Have to, you know what I mean? Then that's wasting it. Who cares if some's longer than the others, right? We don't care. It's a scrap pad. So that'll be fine. But I do want them the same width because I want them to go in here like so. Right? Isn't that cool? So those are some of my old ones. Now let's get into some of the ones that I actually made tonight. So 6 inches, and I'll leave the white on. Why not? 6 inches. And let's grab one of these. So you can see I'm not going to be able to make all of them because I don't have enough for 6 inches, but I do plan on doing more jelly plating, and we'll have plenty to use another time. Okay, so there's that, right? So we have our scrap pad, you know? So yeah, it's just, and you don't have to leave it. It would probably, actually, you know what, you guys, it would probably be nicer if it wasn't all messed up, right? Let's make it nice. Let's go 6 by 6. Okay. 6 by 6 it is. It says memories. So 6 by 6 it is. You know, let's make nice pads. Ooh, I love this. Need to cut that up. That's okay. 6 by 6. This already looks 6 by 6. I think I already did it. Close enough. So these will be something fun to add to swaps. Just to have your jelly plates kind of in a nice, you know, whatever. So there's that. So, but what I'd like to do now is I'm going to grab a, I'm thinking some music sheets. Just to kind of give it a curve front and a back. Yeah. I think this is all going to make it into the same video, you guys. You can't listen to me when I say we're going to do something. We never end up doing it. I'm so bad about that. But I hope that what I always end up doing is okay. You know? I hope. So, yeah. Let me see. Yeah. I'm trying to think if you want to, when we staple it, if we don't want to go up all the way, we can just leave, you know? Leave some space, and that way the staple won't be in here. It'll be up here more. I think we'll do that. Or, gosh darn it, we can just cut this down more. But I actually like this piece because it's a, you know, piece of art as well. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it that way for these bigger ones. You know, and just do it this way because that way the staples aren't in the here, and you know, who cares if there's room in here? I don't. I certainly don't. So that's what we're going to do. I don't care. Yeah, I didn't think this thing completely 100% through. And that's okay. Pretty pieces though, right? Just fun. This is not really jelly plate, it's collage, and that's okay. That's okay. And you can add all kinds to it. You know, you can add some dictionary pages to this. You can add, you know, your whatever you want. You know, I'm just a little bit of an idea here. Like so. All right, just a little notepad. And I'll stick that on here like that. And I really don't want to go too far down. Or, you know, we could go far down and then just do the stapling up here. That's what we'll do. I like that idea. We'll just staple it up here, up high. That's perfect. Again, these aren't perfect, but they sure look cool to me. I like it. Okay. So, my other stapler, I have no idea where it is right now. So, we're using this one. So, yeah. We're going to put a staple, like, kind of in, maybe. Yeah. There. And one right there. So, there you have a little tiny notepad. And, you know, you can just add it to whatever you want to do. Or not. Keep it. Keep your, you know, you can also use it as an idea. Once you get good, once I get better at it, maybe I'll keep the ones I really like in something like this, you know, as a little, just a little book, you know, of all of the jelly plates that I've actually made. You can decorate it. I'm not going to. I'm going to make another one real quick. Let's make a smaller one. Let's make a smaller one. These are cute. You can make little books out of these too. I definitely keep these scraps, not those. Those would make cool. Something else though, not these. But do I have a smaller one? So I'm going to take these. This one. Here's my little one. And so this is 3.5 inches. So let's go ahead and make some 3.5 inch ones. They can be long too, right? Who said they have to be short? They can be long. Why did I say 3.5 inches? And then I went ahead and cut it. Okay. That's going to be a different one. Okay, Dawn. You're awake, right? Is that right? 3.5? Yes, that looks more better. There we go. So there's that. This one, for 3.5 inches. Okay. Okay, and then, oh, who cares if that doesn't, we'll go ahead and use it. That'll be, yeah, who cares? Use that anyway, because I don't want to waste it. Waste not, want not, okay? So then let's grab some more. I really like this, though. It's fun. I mean, it's easy. I just thought we'd call it our jelly scrap pads, you know? And then you can actually make scrap pads, you know? You can put all these together. Really. And just like so. But I don't know what you do with them. So I like them. I like them. I actually think it looks better like that, personally. So, yeah. I'm not sure how long I'm going to make this. This is, what did I say, 3.5? So we want it to be at least by 7. So double, you know what I mean? That would look good. Close enough. All right. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to go 3.5 by 7 on these. Okay. On this one, I think I will cut off the white because it's... So 3.5. I love cutting paper though, isn't it kind of fun? By 7. Okay. Another one. I'm so careful, right? Let's get the 3.5 out of this one. I probably can't get the whole 7 though, but that's okay. I'm gonna use it up. So there we go. And here's another. Do I already have a jelly plate or a jelly paper in there? I do. Let's use one of these. 3.5. I actually like the white on this because it's kind of a mess. By 7. I'll put some of this paste paper that I did in there. I've had it a while and I want to use it. 3.5 by 7. It's another thing I'd like to do again, but that's another like whole day, you know. This is fun. Oh, so last night I gotta tell you this. So last night I was I stopped at this one store that's on the way home in Calabasas. That's off the freeway, and it's like a hoity-toity. What do you call it? Like a health food store, right? There's one in Santa Monica. It's real upscale. But they have shots of wheatgrass. And yeah, I'm a hippie. And so I wanted to stop and get myself some shots of wheatgrass, right? So I did. Actually, I've been reading about it, you know, and I thought, well, it can't hurt. So I did stop and get some wheatgrass. And so after I did that, I was on my way out the door, and I have seen this guy, like, everywhere. Do you guys know who Kendra is from, what do you call it? She was a Hugh Hefner Playgirl or whatever. So there's Kendra, and then she had her own show called Kendra something. She's one of those blonde playmates. Anyway, so she, which I did love that show. I liked Holly. Holly was my favorite. But anyway, Holly ended up getting a show in Vegas. Okay, so anyway, so Kendra married this guy named Hank, and he was like a basketball player or something. Anyway, so Hank, I see him all over the place with their kid, right? And I can't believe every store I go to, he's standing around outside. Same with last night. He was standing around outside. And I mean, he's gotten to know me too, because we're like, oh, hi. You know, it's like so weird because he's like everywhere I go. It's like, and he's with his son. He's like, it seems like he's a really good dad. Isn't that cool? So anyway, so yeah, he was hanging around. And this store, I've got to tell you guys, I had never been there before, right? I've heard about it. And I was looking up wheatgrass and where to get it, and they say it's better just to get it fresh. You know, you can get it at the juice places, blenders, and those places too, but I don't live close to none of those. I live close to a Jamba Juice, but they don't have it. Anyway, and they're more reasonable too, trust me. Anyway, oh my God, the deli. Everything was $20 a pound in the deli. $20. But they had butter beans, you guys, butter beans, and I love me some butter beans. So yeah, I got a 1/4 pound of butter beans. So I did get that. So no, I didn't. Yeah, it was a 1/4 pound. It was like this many, like little tiny pinch of butter beans. But I had to have them because I love the way they do them. And the other store that I knew in the area that did have butter beans doesn't have butter beans anymore. So yeah. So anyway, so yeah, so these are great. So yeah, I think these are an interesting way to share your painty papes, right, guys? So anyway, I don't know why I told you that story. I guess it's because I don't have a life anymore. My life is boring, so I can tell you when I spot a pseudo celeb or something. But isn't this fun? I hope you guys enjoyed this, and do it. You know, you're making something with your painty papes, and I think they look really nice, and you can decorate them and share them with your friends, and they can make whatever they want with them. And yeah, so there you go. So anyway, we're gonna be back, and we're gonna do some more. We're gonna make a mess this weekend. I'm gonna do some more jelly plating because I love it. And Cynthia, I want to thank you again. It was a fantastic Happy Mail, a really thoughtful gift, and I'm so grateful that you thought about me. So thank you so much. Don't be surprised if you get some painty papes in the mail. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you really soon. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye now.